ATK in this thing, TKG type of fucking. ATK in this thing, TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen, y'all see the title, y'all know what we getting into. 100 once again. I already did 100 of the worst rappers that I've ever listened to, but now we're into the inverse. 100 of the best rappers that I've ever listened to. And before we even get into anything, that's, you know, listen to that title once again. 100 of the best rappers that I've ever listened to. This isn't a ranking video by any means. These are just 100 of the best rappers that I've ever heard. And I mean, honestly, I have to say this for those who seem to want to skip over this part, and I'm probably gonna have to explain it to them in the comment section anyways, but listen, bro, it's not a ranking video. If it was, this would be a lot harder, because you can't really rank greatness, in my personal opinion, or you can't rank trash, as Gully Boy once said. Honestly, let me just put it like this. There's going to be a lot of rappers that aren't on this list that you probably think should be on this list. Bro, how are you a fucking hip-hop community YouTuber and you've never listened to Black Thought? Oh my god, what the fuck? Dr. Dre's not on this list? Holy shit, MF Doom isn't here? What the fuck? And I mean, spoiler, but those guys aren't on the list because I haven't really listened to them too much. These are people that I've listened to on a chronic basis or, you know, so-so basis, but they're good. I have little to no complaints about these rappers, or maybe I have more praise for these rappers than complaints. Either way, it's 100 of the best rappers that I have ever heard. Let me repeat that. 100 of the best rappers that I've ever listened to. If you've got a list of the 150, 25, 75 best rappers that you've ever listened to, by all means, put that out, rank it, do whatever you want to do. But this is my video. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to come off rude, but seriously. I had a lot of people telling me, nah, bro, what's the name's too high? What's the name's too low? This is not a ranking video. So, like I did last time, the presentation is going to go as followed. There's going to be some videos, and then I'll start talking about the rappers, and so on and so forth. Just like the last video. If you haven't seen that video, you know, the 100 worst rappers I've ever listened to, it's a banger. Everyone seems to like it. So, go ahead and check that out. And then check this one out, or check this one out, then check that one out, or just, you know, I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Beyond any case, man, let's get right on into this video, TKG.
I let it count it. Too much to balance it. I can't even balance it. I haven't came up. This really ain't up. Niggas thinking that they fucking with G. Y'all got
the apple out you jack. Pop the snap cap. Pop facts. Gucci in Dior.
No son. Like Craig, I'm still the man with no gun. Serve a nigga beef with no bun. Niggas got a foul.
At your Fendi windows all black, dirty tinted. Yeah, she tell me real wicked. Got a bad bitch. Let me in.
With son, niggas be judging my moves, but please tell me what have you done? My cousin at air out the party for fun. Pistol grip.
Running every night for the good life. Good night. Is a nigga good with body? Get dragged, get it? I'm finna pull out the mag and then rip it and send me become automatic. I switch it, get set your location and map it. And instant I clap from a distance. Bitch wanna buck. I'm a nigga make it, bitch wanna buck. I'm a nigga make it, bitch wanna drop. I'm a nigga that your bitch wanna
make 20 million. Gotta be kidding. What you do? I ran laps around all of these niggas. Just like Shakari Richardson.
I'm going to start off by saying this. Kanye West is one of the most egotistical blowhards in the rap game. I do not like him as a person. There. I'm just going to let that be known. But, as a musician, dude is second to none as far as an all-around talent goes. The guy is well-versed as a producer, a rapper, a promoter, a fashion icon. It's like the guy is just, he's one of the biggest geniuses, not just in the music industry, but just in general. Guy is really well versed. So, I mean, Kanye, you want to like the guy in real life, but he's just such a fucking knob, man. Culture, you've got Riff Raff on your best rappers video, but Lil B on your worst rappers video. Yes, I do. Thank you for noticing. But don't you know that Lil B's a much better rapper than Riff Raff? Yes, I actually do think he's a better rapper. I think, as far as lyricism goes, everyone damn near is better than Riff Raff. But why do I have Riff Raff here? Because I enjoy Riff Raff's music. It's the whole premise of this video, if you have not been following. Riff Raff makes enjoyable music. He makes music that I can vibe to, get hyped to, pretty much anything. He has a song for every mood, pretty much. And if you don't think he does, I mean, you have not been listening to a lot of Riff Raff. Riff Raff is just funny as fuck. He's someone that you could listen to without having to worry about what he's doing in real life or anything like that. Not like Kanye West, at least. This is a rapper that not a lot of people are familiar with. Not a lot of people will know the name. They probably will say, oh, it's probably ripping off ASAP Rocky. Like, he's probably just one of those parody rappers. Far from it. ASAP Rock is one of the best rappers I've ever heard in my entire life. If we were ranking this, ASAP Rock very well would be top 10. Why I don't talk about him in my videos is because there's no point fucking telling you motherfuckers about ASAP Rock. You're not gonna fucking go and listen to his music. Anyone that does know about ASAP Rock knows that this guy is like a fucking a dictionary over a beat. The guy is just one of the most intelligent fucking wordsmiths you will ever hear in the rap game, period. The guy is just so well versed. One of the most conscious rappers, one of the best lyricists. You know, I have too much praise for ASAP Rock, and it's a shame that he doesn't get enough credit for how good he is. Hell, how great he is. I love this guy. If you followed me well enough, you know that I have a love-hate relationship with TRIPPIE Red, and it's really only because this motherfucker just stays in the studio. I mean, you know, if an artist is good enough, you would love for them to be in the studio all the time, but because TRIPPIE Red is so repetitive, it's like hearing the same song over and over every, like, 3 weeks. Like, that's annoying. But this is the best rappers, not the worst rappers list. So TRIPPIE Red really is a special talent. I mean, no one really sounds like him in the rap game. The guy sings extremely well and raps just as good. Guy is really a unique talent. I just wish that he would let people breathe and let him, you know, let the music kind of just, you know, fester, get some fucking cobwebs or something. You know, everything's right out the fucking, you know what? I'm complaining. I don't want to do that. So let's just move on. What's there to be said about Childish Gambino that hasn't already been said? The guy is one of the best rappers you'll ever listen to. One of the most unique rappers, really. The guy has his own sound. Like, I realistically don't know who you could compare Childish Gambino to. The guy is very just, wow. I mean, pause. This sounds gay. It's like it's sounding like I'm hitting on him or something, but Childish Gambino doesn't even need to rap to remain rich. The guy's a really good actor as well. Like, dude is just accomplished. Just fucking, I mean, I think he was rich before he became a fucking rapper. So, I mean, it honestly sounds like he just does rap as a part-time job or some shit. Like, this acting shit's boring, bro. Well, I guess I'm gonna drop an album right quick. You know, just, you know, whatever. Hey, y'all, I'm about to drop an album. Oh my fucking god. Oh, people are going crazy over this shit. It's just not even that big of a deal to them. Father Time is undefeated. I gotta say, I really hate that Lil Wayne just is a shell of his former self. I mean, he still has a little bit in his, you know, he still can rap, but it's just a lot from him I don't really care to hear anymore. Like, honestly, it's bleh, you know? He's just one of the guys now. He's not even the guy, he's just one of the guys. It was a point in time where you could really argue that Lil Wayne was the best rapper in a certain year. Whether it was 2008, 2009, Lil Wayne had his time, you know? So, I mean, hey, let's just be real here. Lil Wayne back in the day is so much better than Lil Wayne right now. I don't mean to sound like the fucking virgins on Twitter. It's not even close. Quote unquote. It's not even fucking close. If you could compare Lil Wayne right now to any rapper, I mean, you really could. But back in the day, Lil Wayne was unfucking touchable. And that's just a goddamn strong opinion that a lot of us that listened to Lil Wayne back in the day could really reinforce with a lot of the music that he dropped. Okay, I understood old Lil Wayne, but old Migos culture, man, you really have lost it. I'm clicking dislike, unsubscribing, reporting, and I might just fuck your mother for fun. Nah, bro, listen. The older Migos had the hype. They had everybody lit. They had everybody on their heels waiting for the next track. The old Migos were damn near revolutionary by the way they just sounded. You know what I'm saying? Just how they sounded together. And then the more you listen to them, and then it just gets a little stale. And then they just keep dropping the same shit, talking about bandos and I'm whipping this and I fuck on the bitch and yeah. And then they just keep going. And the topic just doesn't change, and then they just keep fucking going. And then they just keep going. Migos back then, again, wash the Migos right now. They were just much more exciting. I enjoyed their music more back in the day versus right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Migos today really kind of get a listen from me, and it's only because I'm a music YouTuber and I kind of have to listen. But I mean, then again, I really don't. I don't give a fuck beyond, you know, what you guys want. I'll do it because you guys want it, but again, that's really if I want to listen. 9 times out of 10, I do. So, yeah, you get the point. Old Migos good, new Migos mid as hell. Did you really think there was going to only be one Dreamville guy on here? Oh, yeah. I listen to Dreamville. You know, I listen to J. Cole. On occasion, I listen to JID. You know, all the other guys, they're good too. Like, a lot of people say they listen to Dreamville and then only can name, you know, all of JID and J. Cole shit and sometimes Boz, but nah, I love Boz. I mean, you already seen Loot on here too. He's really fucking good as well. Trust me, Dreamville is here and they're here to stay. And as long as they keep adding guys that sound like Boz, they can't fail. And Boz recently just got on the Billboard, so congratulations to him too. I mean, dude is, I mean, he's been on the Billboard actually, but whatever. You know, the guy's glowing the fuck up. Yeah, it's gonna sound pretty grimy what I'm about to say, but I really started to fuck with JASIAH because he sounded a lot like XXXTentacion, and I was thinking to myself, like, I miss X so much that, like, I'm gonna listen to all this guy's music because he sounds just like X. And then I wound up liking JASIAH's music anyways, and I was like, you know what, like, you can't replace X, but JASIAH really makes his own identity. You know, he really sounds like his own type of guy. So, you know, yeah, fuck with JASIAH. Go ahead, listen to his music. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you definitely gotta listen. See what the hell I'm talking about. Dude is a fucking, if someone were to call him a clone, it very well will be right on the money. Watching Roddy Ricch's rise has been really exciting, actually. We watched a guy that essentially was an up-and-comer turn into a superstar after a song really took off because of TikTok, let's be honest. And then from there, he really started to make his own hits from his own merit. It really wasn't pushed by the media or anything like that. Roddy Ricch is just liked by everybody. I mean, I don't really even see people complaining about Roddy Ricch. People seem to really like where this guy is headed as far as music goes. I mean, in real life too. Like, Roddy Ricch is one of the more well-liked folks in real life and in music. Like, the guy doesn't do anything stupid. He's not out here flashing money and flexing and, you know, and doing stupid shit. The guy is he's just making music. He's having fun with his life. I mean, who doesn't want to do that in life, period? Who doesn't want to just make money and just live? Well, that's Roddy Ricch. If you can't relate to that, then I don't know who the fuck you can relate to.
I feel like Ricky Tiki Tavi. I think the coppers saw me, but I ain't chain link.
I tell you how fast these Porsches get. Story of the young and reckless. About to eat my bitch for breakfast. Pink pussy.
Oh yeah, your girl acting stank, then call me over. Not on the bed, label.
It's his hair rockin' Prada. Hopping out the PJ with a model. Swimming in a baddie trying.
Full, leaning.
Me jam, yeah, that's bitch shit. Hating on another nigga, come up, yeah, that's bitch shit. Staying in because you know it.
Yeah, I connect with it, taking you drop. Quick, I can go down on that op. Shit, swim with the.
I'ma go dumb on it, no vacation on it. Smoke all these bitches like I got a green thumb on me. I make my own money, I don't need your money. These hoes be stuck on me.
Tell myself I ain't feeling away. I can't far from accepting defeat. Said I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm.
Yeah, Culture, you really fucking lost it now. Ty Dolla $ign isn't even a fucking rapper. Well, I mean, technically, he's kind of a R&B guy who raps. He's not a rapper per se, but yeah, you fucking got me. He's not really a rapper, but come on now. all of his features have been on rap songs. You don't really see him featuring on too many R&B songs. I really always see Ty Dolla $ign featuring on a rap song. And to most media outlets, he's classified as a rapper. So, you know, it's kind of a technicality, sort of, kind of. Doesn't really matter because this guy drops straight fucking heat. Whenever Ty Dolla $ign is on a track, it's a good fucking track. He's really one of the best feature artists of all fucking time. By himself, he still does a really good job. It's just he's so great as a feature artist, he doesn't even need to make solo work. I will never understand why people hate this man so much. Kid LAROI really does sound good. I don't know if he's just too successful or he's a white guy who's kind of doing really well in a black dominated area, or I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I don't understand why it's happening. Kid LAROI really is a really good rapper slash singer slash, you know, I'm just tired of these titles. He's a good artist, period. I don't really have any complaints. I haven't really not liked anything that he's done. To be fair, I wasn't too sold on him at first, but that's because I didn't understand what the hype was about. And then I listened to him a few more times, and now I get it. The guy's just fucking oozing talent. He really is a superstar in the fucking making, if he isn't already. I don't really care if people think that HOPSIN's corny. Some people still hold on to the Tyler the Creator beef, which you gotta get over that shit, man. It was fucking years ago. And then, you know, I just don't get some people's distaste for HOPSIN. Maybe it's the lyrics. Maybe he goes too far with, I mean, you're gonna have a controversial figure in music. You're just gonna. You're going to. It's just no way you're going to avoid it. It's gonna happen. So, I mean, HOPSIN does his fucking job. Let's just be real here. If you've ever listened to him, you've listened to a whole song, you've been perplexed, or, oh my god, well, you just can't listen to him anymore. That's it. This guy is definitely not for you if you have fucking very, very sensitive ears. Capital Steez was definitely one of the best rappers that I've ever listened to in the short amount of time that I got to listen to him. I remember around high school, Capital Steez was really big, and he was just so highly, like, you know, he was praised by so many, and you could really argue that he was, you know, more talented than Joey Badass, and that's no knock at Joey Badass. Joey Badass is extremely talented, but it just goes to show that Capital Steez was just on another level of just superiority in the rap game. He was so well versed. The guy just knew what the fuck he was talking about. Had just a great future ahead of him if he still would have been here, man. It's just a shame what happened to him. So rest in peace to Capital Steez. And you know, I mean, wow, just the guy would have for sure left a very, 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 very noticeable mark on the rap game. You know, I don't usually like country artists, country rappers, country pop stars, anything of the sort, honestly. But, man, I gotta say, YELAWOLF is the exception. YELAWOLF, and you'll see another rapper later. I'm pretty sure you already know who it is. Big Crit. But, yeah, this guy right here can fucking rap. He can rap with the best of them, as a matter of fact. YELAWOLF, man, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at this. If you haven't heard YELAWOLF, you're cheating yourself. Listen to the motherfucker. He fucking flows. He spits. And don't say, oh, he's pretty good for a white guy. Please, just cut it the fuck out, man. Please. All rappers of any skin color can rap good. Stop with this. Just stop. No shots at Slim Jimmy here. SWAE Lee is transcendent of a talent. Like, this motherfucker is clear cut. Like, I'm not gonna say he is Ray Shremmer, because they really, you know, complete the group being together. They really, you know, match each other well. Slim Jimmy won't be on this list, by the way. I'm so sorry. But SWAE Lee is just so obviously cut out for either being a race drummer talent or a talent by himself. Hell, he almost got a #1 with fucking French Montana. Hell, you can get that guy #1. You very well, you're a superstar. No doubt. You're talented. So, not gonna lie to you. It's not a lot of Sway Lee single songs that I don't like. Guy's just really good. Yep, another comedic rapper on here. Only Lil Dicky's really not that much of a comedic rapper. Lil Dicky, on a serious note, is a fucking problem. Man, listen to the Professional Rapper album. I mean, Lil Dicky is 100% cut out to be a real rapper. You can go on that joke stuff too. Like he's a really good comedian as well. Hell, you could tell that by watching his hit show Dave. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When I first seen Lil Dicky, I wasn't sold. And then I listened to one song and I said, you know what? Who this kid? Who this guy? Who is this dude? I was very impressed, and man, I'm very proud of Lil Dicky for being as successful as he is, man. Really warms my heart. I'm gonna put it like this: AMINE drops a really good album, disappears, works on more music, returns, and then drops more really good music, and then disappears again, just like that. Another XXL guy who's super good at rapping, who stops rapping to become a fucking actor, who ponders being a rapper again. We just got done talking about a guy like that. But Joey Badass is a fucking problem. The dude very well could become a mainstream superstar if he wanted to, but he'd rather be a acting superstar, which he's making some noise here and there. But trust and believe, when he returns to rapping, the whole rap universe is going to wake up, is going to await that album, project, single, whatever. Listen, and no doubt it's going to sound as good as everything else, because this man, Joey Badass, does not disappoint. Haven't heard a bad song from this guy yet. Alright, got the lotion right here. Yep, gotta lock the door. Alright, here we go. Yep. Oh, shit. Still recording. Well, Doja Cat. Oh, yeah. Since you guys want me to talk about her so fucking bad, Doja Cat is a transcendent talent. I mean, really good fucking vocalist. Like, her singing, I couldn't believe when I finally heard her singing. After that, Moo, I'm a cow shit, I thought she was just gonna fade off after that. But nah, she showed us her real talent, and here she is, being the most listened to female, rap artist, R&B artist, wherever you want to, literally both. She's literally the most listened to of both. And, hey, she's got a great future just as long as she just stays out of controversy, honestly. And it's easy for her. Her fans will forgive anything she does, literally. And do your research on that. Alright, so, cut this camera off. Yep, and yeah, let's God damn it.
EO, you don't have to CID. I'm young, wild, and strapped like G.I. Blah! We ain't got the metal rod. I say hello, God, and the double bars. So damn it, MX, I got a yellow card.
Stay in your place. Sit up and stay out the way. Shut up. Decided what I'm gonna do today. I'ma go.
Other boys, we can't hear words you saying. We don't know your name, can't hang with the gang crowd, jumping with the bass.
In the water, it sounds of samurais. Rockin' shorts in the winter, don't fuck with splinters. Roll with
if you a weak bitch, you gon' hate me. An insecure bitch can't take me. I walk around like I'm.
I don't dabble with the apple, cause the swagger like mine, turning apples into Snapple. Fuck weed, nigga, I got a green thumb. She fuck me, nigga, until she bleed cum. Your favorite crew will be on milk.
Tell me shit now, and I got it made, so I ain't taking shit out, ain't tryna fuck it out.
So, yes, I slap girl, yes, I slap dog, yes, I slap loud, yes, I slap a pussy nigga if he act up.
A thing I always love to talk about when I'm talking about Juice WRLD is the fact that I found out about him before he was famous. I found out about him before he was a super big rapper, and that always makes me feel good when I can follow an artist's career and watch them blossom into what they deserve to be. Juice WRLD was a very good singer, a very good rapper at the same time, and a legendary freestyler. Like off the dome, just going crazy. Man, there's a whole video of him going crazy for a whole hour. Just, you know, I can't believe it. Dude was just so great. Like, you hear about shit like this in urban legends. And honestly, hell, we might have had a real legend out of Juice WRLD had he stuck around for a much longer time. Not gonna lie to you, man. I always really hate talking about Juice WRLD. It just sucks that he's gone. The guy was just way too talented to lose so early. To be honest with you, I was really reluctant on trying out the SUICIDEBOYZ because I just thought they were another satanic group rapping over rock beats and being extra fucking disrespectful for no reason other than it's edgy and it was cool at the time. But no, they weren't them type of guys. I mean, everyone was talking about them around me. Like, literally everybody was talking about them. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, oh, fine. So I tried them out, and thank God that I did, because these motherfuckers can fucking rap. These dudes can flow. Like, they've got a very unique flow. I especially like Scrim. Dude is super, like, his voice is just very unique. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm glad I tried them out. These motherfuckers need to keep rapping for a long time, because they don't sound like anybody else. I mean, they do sound like some other folks, but they have their own wave, which is rare nowadays in the rap game. You know what I like most about Vince Staples? He does not try to fit some mold, or he's not trying to force some gimmick. He's not trying to, you know, do some bullshit to be the center of attention. He's not trying to be the best rapper out. He's just trying to be a good rapper. That's it. That's what he is. He's a good rapper. Love him for that, man. Vince Staples is always going to have my respect. And even if I wasn't a fan of his rapping, I'd be a fan of his character, of who he is. Really, he has an enviable personality. The dude does not want to be like anyone else. Shit, a lot of y'all need to learn that lesson. Logic is one of the most commonly and consistently disrespected rappers in the rap game. Him and Chance really fit the same bill. People seem to think that, you know, their best years are behind them, and I honestly kind of think that's true for Chance, but not Logic. Logic can really turn it around. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really in a rush to hear the who can relate and I'm making all this money for my family and I'm not really bashing you, but if you're making all this money for it's kind of old. I'm not gonna lie. So if I'm hearing the same shit from I was gonna call him Chance, it's funny. If I'm hearing the same shit from Logic, he's gonna get less listens from me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to just say this, and I'm going to let y'all do y'all research. I believe 6 Seconds is the best YouTube rapper. Straight up. I'm going to let y'all do y'all research. Y'all get back to me and let me know if y'all think someone's better, but I don't think so. I feel like Ski Mask is trapped between two statuses. He's either on the verge of mainstream stardom, or he's an up-and-comer who's on a slow decline. It's no in between. I don't feel like people want him to just be known as a good rapper and that's it. Like, his fans won't allow that to happen. They'll either really push for him to be a star, or they won't push enough and he's just gonna be one of those disappointing XXL rookies that had a ton of hype that didn't pan out. I would love for Ski Mask to get what he deserves, and he deserves to be a mainstream star. The guy has went through hell. He has been putting in the work. I feel like his artistry has really gotten better over time. He's become more of a versatile artist. You know, the emotional music is starting to come out of him. The same style still, relevant with him to this day. But I feel like people want to explore this new Ski Mask and see if they like it. As far as his last album goes, I feel like people liked it, but they didn't like it as much as they would his other projects, just because of the nostalgia value to it. Like, this is a whole new Ski Mask, I feel like. So I want him to succeed, but at the same time, I want him to be happy with his success, not to force something that he doesn't care for. So, yeah. I just want to let that be known. I worry for Ski Mask. I really do. What's to be said about Rapsody that hasn't already been said by me? Very underappreciated talent, super underrated. I feel like she should be on. She should be, you know, more put out there. The media likes to talk about her, but they don't like to, you know, push her shit as much as they do everybody else. Megan Thee Stallion has something coming out, and Complex, Double XL, DJ Academics, Diamonds Live. Oh, they'll tell you about it. But let Rapsody come out with something. They'll say, you know, shit. She came out with some shit too, but Megan came out with the album of the year. But Rapsody, you know, she has something too. You know, it's like she'll be mentioned only because, you know, they wanna be known as the people. Oh yeah, we know who Rapsody is. We mentioned her. Like, yeah, all right. I love Rapsody though. She is real as fuck. She can rap. She can spit. She can match some of the best rappers out. Like, the girl is second to none as far as female rappers go. I feel like she's a cut above a lot of the other female MCs out there. I don't like NONAME as a person. I really don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I like her as an artist. I do. But as a person, she really just she's very standoffish, man. Not wanting white people at your shows, and the shit with J. Cole, and just as political as she is, and you know, if you really force that political shit on folks, it rubs me the wrong way. So her as an artist, I really respect, because she's a lyrical genius. You know, she really speaks a story in most of her raps. Again, I respect her artistry, but her as a person, I can't get behind it. So it really makes it hard for me to follow the artist when the person is a dipshit. But I still find myself going to listen to NONAME and avoiding anything that she says on social media just so I can keep myself a fan of hers. But if I ever see what she says online, I just say, man, fuck this girl. Seriously. Royce da 5'9" is one of the 90s rappers I believe can keep up his same mode of success and just still be in for the rest of his career, honestly. Royce da 5'9" is one of the most adaptable rappers that there is. I feel like he can mesh with the 90s guys, the 2000s guys, the 2010s guys, the newer guys, every type of rapper. Like, put him on a song with Megan, it's gonna sound good. Put him on a song with Cardi, it'll sound good. Put him on a song with Eminem or T.I., it'll sound good. Put him on a song with, you know, dudes from the 90s, it'll sound nice. Like, Royce da 5'9" really is just that guy. He doesn't sound bad. He's just one of the easiest listens that you'll have in a rap game. I've got a love-hate relationship with Wiz Khalifa as a rapper, but him as a person, this dude is just so fucking unproblematic. Guy is one of the best, you know, personalities as far as people goes. He's dope, but his rapping, I haven't been too big a fan of his flow for a while. It's really on and off for me, but when it's on, it's on. Like, Wiz Khalifa is one of the most enjoyable rappers when you can actually get into his flow. But on some songs where it's like, you know, it's kind of like, well, you're just kind of talking on a beat. It's like, you know, you kind of stick there and just keep listening just because Wiz Khalifa is such a likable person. But, man, Wiz, man, I'm gonna say, I mean, I don't want anyone to die, but if there's a rapper out there that you just wish lives for fucking ever, like, this is the guy. The guy just deserves nothing but fucking love. The guy just grinds and stays happy all day. That's it. That's what life is all about.
My own, no. Look, I cut the bitch off like an edit. My daddy itchy, it's genetics. I heard your new shit is pathetic.
To this day, I think her mama knew, but let us explore. Miss Dondon, you see my father, please ask him why.
Look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no
nigga, dog nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, feel.
Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again.
So, you flexing ain't really a thing, bro. We both could be working at Kinko's. And Kobe, when you them rings don't
Introvert, there's a war inside. I hear battle cries. Mothers burying sons, young boys play.
You and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't
wait, let's examine why Your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies.
Some people may not agree with what I'm about to say right now, but it's my personal opinion, and I actually want to hear what y'all got to say about it. I think that Big Crit is the most underrated rapper of all time. Let me know how y'all feel about that. That's all. I'm gonna leave it there. Just tell me how y'all feel about that. Benny the Butcher is already a really good rapper on his own, but then when you're a standout in Griselda, one of the best rap groups out, that really tells you that this motherfucker means business. Hell, that rap group is not no slouch group. Everyone in that damn group is a good rapper. Seriously. I don't have West Side or Gun on this list, but somebody needs to educate me on how good he is. I haven't tried his music out yet, so that's the only reason why he isn't here. But yeah, Benny, I had the pleasure of listening to his album on a Twitch stream one time, and let me tell you, after that, I had to listen to some more because this dude right here, man, he's going places. He really is. He's really going places quick. The foundation of gangsta rap, Ice Cube. Man, without him, you wouldn't have a lot of rappers out here right now talking about the shit that they do. Seriously. Ice Cube is the foundation for a lot of rappers' careers. Owe this guy a lot. I don't give a fuck what he does with Trump or anything. This man has my 100% respect for all he's done for the rap game, for the entertainment game. I mean, the sports even. Ice Cube is just a mogul on this earth. If he doesn't have your respect as a person, he needs to have your respect as a fucking rap fan. It'd be fucking crazy if he didn't. Did you really think I was going to have Andre 3000 on here and not have Big Boy on here? One half of the greatest rap duo of all time? Man, Andre 3000 is great, but Big Boy really can hold his own. I mean, they're just as good as one another. Big Boy both of them dudes are solid individually, and they're even better together. Can you imagine that? It's literally like Goku and Vegeta. Seriously. Best comparison I have right there. Not gonna lie to you, man. Lil Nas X was pissing me the fuck off when he first was a rapper. And to be real with you, I'm not too big of a fan of his trolling tactics. But I like that he's making the bigots mad. Black gay man being as successful as he is, and the bigots really look at him and say, oh, he's going too far, and then this dude just does something else crazy. I don't usually like trolls, but I like trolling fucking shitty, bad people in the world. So it's 50-50 with him. But dude has talent. Like, it's very obvious. I don't like Old Town Road. I think it's a very annoying song. But that's about it. Panini, Montero, Industry. Man, let me tell you something. This dude has anthems for days. All his songs just sound like that they're supposed to be timeless. Dude is really an icon, and he's in the history books. He's definitely, there's no one else like him in the music industry at the moment. So I'm really proud of Lil Nas X. It's Biggie fucking Smalls. Why else would he be on this list? Oh, because he's a good rapper? Why is he a good rapper, Culture? Explain, bro. Really? Well, explain why he's on this list. Really? Come on, bro. It's Biggie fucking Smalls. It's all the explanation you need. Once you get around Danny Brown's really annoying voice, which is going to take you a few listens, trust me. Even the most hardcore rap fans are going to fucking cringe at hearing his voice for the first 2 times. But, yeah. This guy can fucking rap. I'm starting to believe that Danny Brown is his own genre. He doesn't even really conform as rap. The dude doesn't even sound like a rapper. I mean, he sounds like a rapper, but dude sounds like he could do pop, dubs, anything. He sounds like an artist. And that's cool. There's a rare amount of people out there like him. In the early Odd Future days, everyone was wanting to fuck with Tyler and Earl when he first came out and stuff, and even Frank Ocean. And them guys, that was the big 3 of the group, but whenever you heard Damo Genesis on a song, man, sometimes Damo Genesis would steal the fucking song. He would steal the damn spotlight. Dude can rap his ass off. Like, don't get it twisted. The dude, In my personal opinion, I believe the big three was Tyler, Earl, and Damo. Dude was just that fucking sweet with it. Like, motherfucker can trust me. Check his shit out. I don't just think Damo would be third in this group. I feel like he would be top 5 in any other group that you put him in. Honestly, it's success aside, rap ability alone, versatility. This dude would be top 5, top 3, no doubt. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it at that. Tech 9 is the greatest underground rapper ever. Period. That's it. No debating in the comments. That's it. It's not even close. That's the Twitter folk would say. As far as conscious rappers goes, Nas is the greatest rapper of all time. We're talking about storytellers. He's up amongst the greatest of all time. Top 5. We're talking about rappers overall, success included. Nas is top fucking 5, possibly 10. Any area you were talking about versus everything, Nas is top tier. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, Nas is possibly the greatest rapper of all fucking time.
Just spit this slow, fuck no, go for broke. His cup just runneth over, oh no. He ain't had him a bust like this since the last time that he.
And I'm a fucking bitch too. I ain't got no manners for no sluts.
In backless dresses, wear my feelings on my sleeveless. My weed seedless, my trees leafless.
You wanna dance, dance, dance. Put me in a trance, you never wanna hold hands. Well, I guess I just missed the chance. Miss one text, you get.
It's great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather drown. Naima voted for Hillary. I'm an entity, never mind my identity. My King Slim hit me with a quote that stick with me.
I come correct and I won't look back, cause it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Even though
with me, then here's your chance. Do 180 on the freeway, police catch me if you can. Forgive me, I'm a rider, still I'm just
speed bossy. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage, little bitch, you about to book.
Shawty, I don't even know where the time goes, shawty. Know you got some brand new life goals.
Man, it hurts talking about Mac Miller ever because the dude isn't here anymore, man. It just fucking hurts. It really does. I haven't listened to his music in a while, and it's because I don't want to remember Mac, and that sounds crazy, but I don't remember him because it's just because he's not here anymore to make more music, man. So I'm just going to the next slide. You know, I had to have him here though because he's definitely one of the greatest rappers I've ever listened to. Rest in peace to Mac, man. Still miss that guy. Thank you, Vine. Thank you and R.I.P. Vine, man. It introduced me to one of my favorite rappers ever, Denzel Curry, who I regarded as the best pure rapper of 2020. I believe Denzel Curry's music is going to wind up being transcendent. Is going to look back in 10 years. You're going to look back at his earlier work and probably his work at the moment and just say, wow, like, why wasn't this guy fucking pushed more by the media? Why wasn't this guy, all over the place? He always is one of the most highly regarded, highly, critically acclaimed artists of the year. I still believe Unlocked is, man, that was the best album dropped last year. Denzel's chilling right now. He gets to fucking relax. The guy has been nonstop busting his ass. Hasn't disappointed me yet. The guy is just a fucking workhorse. I absolutely respect, love this guy. I hope he never stops rapping. Man, X was a true artist. The dude could do the mumble rapping. He could do the conscious rapping, the lyrical rapping, the singing, the rock star shit, the screaming shit. Bro was just so adaptive with his style. He was all over the place with it, man. I have nothing but respect for X and his legacy. If he was still around today, no doubt he'd be a mainstream star. Considering he would have stayed out of trouble because he was quite the trouble child when he was around. But yeah, X was no doubt just a very fucking noticeable talent. It was hard to not realize how good that guy was. I'm going to continue to put this motherfucker on until y'all get it. Kenny Mason is a fucking problem. This guy has it. He has it. I'm speaking this shit into existence. This is a young GOAT on the rise. I am not fucking playing. You haven't heard Kenny Mason yet? Do yourself a favor and listen. Oh my, bro. I ain't gonna say much more. I'm gonna let y'all do the research and investigating. Y'all listen to the man. He fucking has it. I'm about to say something that I take a lot of pride in saying when it actually does happen. I was wrong. I was wrong. I did my research. I listened. Travis Scott is a legend. As a matter of fact, not only is Travis Scott a legend, I just recently found out that Travis Scott hasn't made a song that I don't like. 100%. Travis has gone 100% in my book. So, yeah, based off of that, yeah, going forward, Travis Scott is going to remain one of my favorite artists, and I can't wait for his next album. Speaking of Travis Scott, the inspiration behind his sound is right here. Kid Cudi. And my God, man. What is there to say about Kid Cudi, man? Living fucking legend. Must I go on? The guy innovated a lot of styles that you hear today. Still making really good music. If you don't think he makes good music, you think he's mid, you're one of the fucking 11-year-olds that only listen to Young Boy, you think he's mid, then by all means, that's on you. But this guy right here, man, if you allow him to, he can change your fucking life. He really can. When I discovered Tyler, the Creator, and I finally gave him a chance, I said, you know what? I fuck with Tyler. But who's this Earl guy he keeps shouting out? Never gave Earl a chance until like a year or two later. And when I did, when I fucking did, when he made I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, that entire, man, I'm getting a little fucking emotional even talking about it. That album was on repeat. Fucking amazing. Doris, fucking amazing. God, you just missed the fucking old days talking about some of these guys, man. It's just so surreal what they were able to do for you. Earl changed my fucking life with his music. Man, I used to sit and listen to Grief all fucking day. There was a day actually where I listened to nothing but Grief. I had it on repeat and I listened to it all day, and I'm still not tired of the song. That's loyalty. That's how you know you fuck with a rapper. And to this day, I still fuck with Earl heavy. He's still top 10, one of my favorite artists. Man, I just hope he never makes something like East ever again. I wish my cousin was right here so he could vouch for me when I tell you this story. I hated Tyler when I first heard him. I hated the fucking lyrics because I thought they were cringy. And then I gave him a fucking try. I waited and I gave him a try. And I couldn't believe how much I was vibing and fucking with every track. My goodness. Then he comes out with more shit. And then Flower Boy comes out and he changes the fucking game. And then he comes out with Igor and he changes the fucking game. And then he comes out with Call Me If You Get Lost. And he changes the fucking game. Tyler is a GOAT. And I'm not going to sit here and argue with anyone in the comment section about it. As a matter of fact, if I see anyone fucking saying otherwise, you are getting blocked. And that's Twitter behavior. That's just how much I fucking love this dude. Tyler is so fucking amazing. It makes no sense. This is for sure one of the most unique talents in music, period. I couldn't praise Tyler enough. Hell, he's only number 3 on this fucking list. I'm not even ranking this shit, but I mean, come on now. You should know who the fucking 2 and 1 are. If Tyler's 3. The Omega. When you talk about him, only 4 letters. G-O-A fucking T. This guy right here is a GOAT. I don't even think there's a possibility of it. It just is. Is at the point where I believe that Kendrick Lamar is no lower than fucking 30 on a fucking top 100 or a greatest list of all time. Hell, he's no lower than 30. He could be as high as possibly shit. I've seen people say that Kendrick is the greatest rapper of all time. And honestly, I don't bat an eye at it. I don't. Because it sounds realistic. Kendrick Lamar can really do everything in this game. He can paint a picture. He can rap. He can fucking do the singing on occasion. Everything you need Kendrick to be in the rap game, as an artist, he can do it. And he can do it at an accelerated pace. He could do it at a fucking advanced level. An elite level. This guy has been he's never just been good in his career. It's been great and great and great. Consistently being great fucking puts you in that GOAT conversation. Man, y'all know who number one is. Do I even have... Fuck it, let's talk about him. Really? Did you think it was going to be any fucking one else? Who else have I talked about and praised more in the year? Really? Oh, you don't know? You went the wrong channel, homie. It's time to hit the subscribe button and kick rocks. Because you don't know enough about my channel. And that is my best 100 rappers I've ever heard video. Honorable mentions go to Coach Ice, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Quidecca, Russ, Azalea Banks, even though those two are trash ass people, and possibly I'm Dante. He's a pretty good rapper too. I like his shit. So let me know how y'all feel about all of these people, man. Let me know. You already know what it is, man. I am out here to please. Y'all let me know if y'all need another, 175 video. What else I could possibly do. For the time being, the 100 rappers lists are retired for now until I think of another idea. But it's fun always doing these long ass videos. This is the longest video I've made this year, I believe. So hope y'all enjoy. If this is background noise for you, hope it served a purpose, wasted a bunch of time for you. Beyond any case, man, you already know what it is. Vibe, have a good time, and I will see y'all later, man. Peace.
Get bad shit dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot.